Welcome back, guys, to our trading and money making adventure. I am blown away as to how much money we're making with this character. I have my twin brother to thank for this because he's like, Lee, you gotta get into trading, that's where the money's at. And ever since I've started doing this, I haven't regretted it too much. So that seems to be very much the truth. Now, you'll see in my previous video that part of my screen was cut off, and the reason for that is I had to adjust my resolution. Apparently it was decreased somehow, and I had to go back and adjust it to be 1900 and something, so it should not be cut off anymore for you guys. But let me see what we got in terms of dry goods here that we can peddle off here. That's actually not bad. You get double the price for olives and cycan, but that's quite the distance right now, so I don't know if that's worth it. Yeah, that might be the play. Pottery for 117 at Daninska, however you pronounce that. I think I'm gonna grab that, and hopefully it pays off. So let's go down to Daninska, however you pronounce that, if I can find it. There it is, right there. That's quite the distance, and again, so it's likely that that price will change, but hopefully that price will hold enough to make a profit though. That's just what I'm all about, making some profit. If it doesn't, well, we'll hold on to it until it does make a profit, but I'm hoping that it does hold its price so that this doesn't seem like a waste of money here. But we have enough cash that even if it doesn't, we could buy another thing and still make profit. Oh yeah, we still made a tiny little profit here. That's pretty good. Okay, what else we got over here that we can sell? Beer. That doesn't seem like a bad idea, but let's see if we can get a better deal here. Blanks is where it's at right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna not necessarily go all the way to Austrian, but I might go to his bar. Austrian is the better place to sell it, but I don't really want to go that far just to do that. It doesn't seem worth it to me, because by the time we get down there, it's gonna be changed and whatnot, and it's just not gonna happen. So let us take a look as to where we can peddle these planks off again. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down to his bar. It's the second highest place we can peddle these, so I'm only paying like 100 in wages, but 100 a day is quite expensive. Actually, it could be a lot worse, but still. Let's get another thing and peddle that while we're waiting for the planks to go up to where they need to be. Is there any information on that? No, not really. Pottery, can sell it. Okay, it's really a decent price. I'm gonna say Deminster. There we go. Let's head back up there, and I think when we get back up there, guys, I'm gonna get some food again. Alright, our oil is going to be sold for a profit. That's nice, 900 something. Leather can be sold at his bar for 139, so that's a 39 dinar profit. Okay, I'm gonna go with the salt, and then where can this be sold at? Sempora. Okay. Now, probably by the time we get all the way up here, it's gonna change, but I kind of wanted to get out of that particular area of the map, so if this pays off, great. If not, we'll just have to wait until we find a place that pays us more, because we did get like several grand worth of stuff, so I'm probably not gonna buy nothing more until we find a decent buyer if this doesn't hold. Oh, it definitely held. And for the planks, that is fantastic. Mega money now. Another 7 grand, 3,600 dinars. That is 30,600 dinars. That's insane. Just the amount of money you can make doing this is absolutely insane. Raw silk can be sold at Deminstra for 70, sold at his bar for 50. that might be the play actually, guys. Let's see what else we got here. Yep, that's what we're grabbing, no doubt. Raw silk. We got 1,275 dinars worth of raw silk here. And then, just to double check, I know one of the locations was his bar. Okay. I know where we're going here. That's quite the distance though, so I don't know if that price will actually maintain value by the time we get down there, but we'll find out. We will find out whether this gamble was worth it. I'm hoping it was, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but anytime you have to go from a far distance down to another place, it's likely that you're not going to get there in time. Sometimes you do get lucky, and when you do, it's extremely satisfying and all that, but until, you actually do get there, it's like a coin toss up there. Didn't make as much as I wanted to, but we're still making like a 10 dinar profit on this, so it is what it is. I do need to get some food by now though, because we're down to 4 food, and grain is super cheap down here. That's fantastic. 25, okay, that's for 106 dinars. While we're doing that though, man, that's 100 dinar profit at Sephora, so definitely doing that again. And this is a 50 dinar profit, so what we'll do is we'll grab both those, spend about 4 grand worth of stuff, and let's increase our relations with the nobles there. So that's very good. Heading down to Sephora there, and hopefully making a profit off of this by the time we get down there. I doubt it's going to be another 100 dinars like it was before, but hopefully we'll still make a tidy little profit there by the time we get down there. I'm not going to lie, guys, I kind of like doing this whole caravan thing. It's actually quite rewarding. I mean, yeah, it's very repetitious and you're doing the same thing over again, but I think it's definitely something that is worth pursuing if you like that kind of game. Just trying to make as much money as possible. I would say that this occupation is definitely for you if you like that kind of thing. I'm sure most of us like to do the whole combat thing. There's no question about it. However, I'm surely not going to deny that doing the whole trade thing is definitely rewarding in itself from a monetary perspective. That's for sure. I don't think I've ever made so much money so fast. Not even from tournaments. So, and that price is not where we want it to be. So we can't sell here. Let's head up to here and see where everything falls. Nope, planks here are at an all-time low. Let's see what we got going on in the cab. Even lower. Oh man, sometimes finding a decent buyer is kind of like, holy crap, it can be rewarding, but on the same token, it is extremely risky on the same token. Oh dear. Okay, so here we would be breaking even essentially. Once again, breaking even. Alright guys, we only got a few more minutes till I gotta call it quits. So hopefully we find a buyer here that's decent. No, not exactly where I want it to be. Man, a hunt for a buyer this time is proving to be more difficult than it usually is. There we go. That's the kind of profit I wanted there. There we go. 31,000 dinars. Fantastic. Well, let's load up here on the next one here and see you guys next time. But I do want to load up with something. Dude, that might be the play. Salt. Oh yeah. Oh yes. You guys see that? It's like 432 for velvet. That's insane. So hopefully these prices hold, because if they do, we're gonna be walking away with a crap load of money here. And then at that point, I'm gonna end the episode and whatnot. But I'm hoping that these prices in this Arab capital town actually hold, because those were insane numbers, and they did to a certain degree. So this is gonna be an insane walkaway. Velvet actually went up by 100 since we got the information. That is insane. Almost have 32 dinars. So we about made 500 off of that. Because when we started we had 31,000. And then we sold it all back. And we made about all of that back plus 500. So we did a nice day's work. Anyways guys, I'll see you guys next time. God bless and I hope to see you in the comments.